I'm still in the great state of South Dakota. I've been hunting with my buddies Caleb and Nathan, and yesterday I filmed them double up on a pair of longbeards on a hunt that'll be hard for me to forget.
I'm sorry. And then I shot. Yeah, I just wanted to get the...
We're all still riding that high, but I'm up at bat on this episode. Good morning, folks. Looking a little rough. I need to shave this little thing off, but so we slept in this morning for the simple fact that couldn't get a tag anywhere else to go in and get a hunt in the morning. So it was probably for the best that we all got a little extra sleep. We haven't been getting much of that. We covered 16 miles yesterday, I think is what my health app said. So definitely got some much needed rest. And this morning I went into town and picked up a South Dakota license for myself. And while we were hiking out last night, after shooting those birds, probably heard maybe 4 or 5 other turkeys gobbling. So we're plans to get right back into that area. Caleb and Nathan this is their last full day that they get to hunt. I think they're gonna leave early in the morning tomorrow. So the plan is to get back in there for this afternoon and hopefully get on a turkey with my last day with those boys. And from there, wherever the wind takes us, I suppose. He might be all by his lonesome too. Alright, well, we're sitting here at the trucks and I'm capturing footage, getting everything ready. Probably had like another 30 minutes before we were actually gonna take off and try to find a bird. But Nathan spotted a tom over here just walking, and he's definitely looking at our trucks and like a little spooky, but he's not. There's a general direction that he's working, and I think we're going to try to get out in front of him and maybe shoot this bird real quick. Do you have eyes on him?
No, I didn't see him.
Okay. All right, we're gonna figure this out right quick. After getting a late start to the morning, we spent some time walking around trying to get a bird to strike. It's just like a little patch of all the stuff that I wanted to get to. Just like, I don't know, man, it just looks nice. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
It just looks nice. Got a big open, not a bunch of deadfall. I think it's gonna get like a little, like there's gonna be more trees Yes, I'm trying to stay low because I think with the wind, the turkeys are going to be kind of staying low, trying to get out of it. So I'll try to do the same thing. I should put some more chapstick on before we left.
I should go to the gas station to get some. I have this mask on to keep the weight of the sun off of it. But then my lips get caught in the mesh and it starts pulling, so I'm just miserable.
We made it to some real pretty timber. I think for right now we're just gonna sit tight, and I think we're in a good spot to where we can hear a good little bit. We're just gonna sit tight and see if one will gobble on its own. We heard maybe 3 or 4 different turkeys just fire up on their own yesterday, so I feel like we're in a good area. We walked past some turkey poops. We're just gonna sit tight and see if we can hear one gobble, maybe for like the next 45 minutes to an hour or something like that. But find you a comfy tree.
That's good.
Well, I figured there were turkeys in here.
I
I figured there were turkeys. That's a good sign. What's your method when you're getting the rest of the urine out of your pecker?
I do a little squeeze and shake.
Squeeze? Really?
Yeah.
I just kind of flex and shake. I don't really squeeze. I just kind of.
I didn't like that.
I'm just kidding.
I don't even know what that means.
What?
I give her 3 rings, like you're ringing it out, and then I just like
Tap a couple times.
tap the tip, get the rest of it off.
The little driblets.
Yeah, the little driblets. That's my method.
Okay.
Where was that bird? Down here somewhere. Probably up in those woods where I thought they roosted. That's a little patch right there. I only got one to strike. See, that's what you call all day long. And get no response for hours and hours and hours. Because he will respond one time, and then you'll figure out where he's at, maybe. If he gobbles again. Might be the only one we get. He's not on good ground for us to hunt. He's on private right now. So, not entirely sure what the course of action is. He may be down in this meadow, so if we can get eyes on him and watch him, that'd be nice. He's only given us one. My best bet would be he's down there with hens. I reckon we just need to try to spot him down there for now. Maybe kind of work this angle to where we can see down this meadow. And see if we can get eyes. I agree. Just based on where I think they're gonna roost, I don't know if we're ever gonna. I don't know if they're ever gonna come in public, which makes me sad. But I'd be willing to bet we hear old sons tonight on the roost. think we should go back to the vehicles. I think somebody should drive around and try to see if he's where we think he is.
Mm-hmm.
The other person, 2 people, should try to relocate the Tom that we saw earlier. That bird that we struck, we thought he might have been visible from the road. So Caleb got in the truck and wrapped around. He saw him out there on the private. It looks like he's finally working up the direction that we were calling from earlier. So we're gonna try to wrap around. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to call him on the public, but it's the best play that we got right now. So we're gonna try it. He said he was out there with a couple of hens, so we'll see what we can do. We've split up just a little bit. Caleb and Nathan are like 10-15 yards behind me. I'm not confident that this is gonna work, but I think this is the only play that we got. He's about to work around this ridge on private, and the only way I see him maybe coming and giving us a look is if he drops down into this meadow and wraps it all the way around before he comes back up top and roosts back in these pines that I think he's roosting in. Sit here, try to do some soft calling, try to get him curious, and hopefully he gets greedy and tries to come and swoop up another hen before he flies up, but we'll see. Where do you think he's at?
I think he's just off the left side of that ridge.
Like at the very top.
Very top, maybe just over the back left of it. Of the very top.
That's exactly where I had him. I think he's just gobbling, rounding everybody up right now.
Yeah.
I don't see him coming over here, but I figure while we got the time, maybe spread out a little bit and try to roost a few birds.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
I think that bird is standing right around the trees he's gonna roost in tonight, probably.
Oh yeah, and it's not far from where I saw him. Yeah, I figure while we got time, we just try to spread out and roost some birds.
Sounds good.
And yeah, do something in the morning. I have to say goodbye to you boys.
It's a sad moment.
I know. I've enjoyed hunting with y'all. I don't get to hunt with company very often.
I know.
So.
I've enjoyed it, man. I've learned a lot.
So it's nice, yeah. Yep, it's been a fun time.
My feet are going to be happy that I'm not around you anymore. But I'm going to be sad.
Oh yeah. No, my feet are hurting too, dude. I don't normally do 16 miles, but it was worth it yesterday.
Oh, it was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a blast, man.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Let's see if we can roost you a bird and find you a good one for the morning.
Sounds good. We split up to roost some birds, and Caleb gets to practice his coyote calling a little bit. Caleb hears that Tom gobble on private that we had set up on earlier in the day.
Well, that didn't really sound like a coyote.
I also ended up roosting a Tom on the same ridge where I filmed Caleb and Nathan double up the day prior.
Roosted on that same ridge, it sounds like, where we killed that one. Or killed both of us, rather.
I just watched this turkey fly up. I mean, he flew 10 yards past me off the top of the ridge. And he landed not in that tree. That tree.
Well, folks, we're here at the Subway. We didn't get a turkey today, but we got some Subway. And you can't see my face, but it's here. Eating cookies at the Subway. Oh, wow. Oh!
There we go.
Tell us, Roy, how's that cookie?
That's an exceptional Subway cookie. And we got some grade A service. It's the nicest manager I've ever seen at a Subway. He was giving us pins to his turkey spot.
Literally. We'd like to give a shout out to Subway
No
and
doubt.
to all the nice managers across this great country.
After the whole marketing
It makes a difference.
PR disaster of Jared and the whole pedophilia thing, hiring good managers like that is going to get you back to the top. Jersey Mike's, watch out.
All right.
No doubt.
Well, this is the final moment of our, well, not the final moment, but the final moments of our turkey tour together. We're leaving Roy. He's going to continue on, and we're headed home. So, Roy, we wish you the best of luck. May many turkeys find themselves at your feet.
Thanks, dude.
Yep.
Appreciate it. On the next episode, Caleb and Nathan are on the road home, and I'm playing cat and mouse with a yard bird who loves to walk either side of that private public line.
Oh my gosh.
But a turkey on public is a public turkey. At least that's what I keep telling myself.
See if I can call this bird in, because he is just hammering.